It started as a quiet whisper, a faint rumor drifting through the halls of the NFL, spreading from newsroom to newsroom, echoing in every podcast where football stories come alive. A familiar name began to resurface, one that many believed had already disappeared from the field for good. Marcedes Lewis. For years, Lewis had been more than a player. He was an anchor, a quiet force who had outlasted generations of athletes, a man whose discipline and endurance seemed to bend the laws of time. His presence on the field had come to symbolize something rare in the modern game: grace through grit, power through patience, and a steadfast dedication to his craft. Yet, just when the world assumed his final chapter had been written, fate decided there was one more page to turn. A call came. From the West, a new opportunity, unexpected and bold, a spark reignited. Suddenly, the NFL was once again talking about Marcedes Lewis, and this time they were listening closely. 3 years earlier, the Green Bay Packers had made one of the boldest transitions in their storied history. They chose to move forward, to embrace renewal over nostalgia. They said goodbye to Aaron Rodgers, their 4-time MVP, and the face of an era. They released Mason Crosby, their all-time leading scorer, and they parted ways with Robert Tonyan and Marcedes Lewis, the tight end duo who had anchored their offense for years. It was the kind of decision that split a fan base, a clean break from the past, a statement that the future now belonged to Jordan Love and a new generation of Packers. For Tonyan, the road ahead was uncertain, a constant search for a place to belong, a jersey that would feel like home. But Lewis chose patience. He stayed silent, disciplined, and focused while others moved on. He trained. While the phone stayed silent, he kept his body ready. 2 seasons with the Chicago Bears had already proven what many doubted, that even deep into his 40s, he could still dominate in the trenches, still outwork men half his age. But as another offseason came and went, the silence grew louder. No calls, no offers. It seemed finally that time had caught up. But football, as always, loves a comeback. Enter the Denver Broncos, a team that thrives on resilience and grit, the kind of franchise that sees value in warriors, not just athletes. Their season was heating up, the energy in their locker room was palpable, but they needed something extra, a mentor, a veteran voice, someone who had seen it all and still had more to give. Then came the whispers. Was it true? Could Marcedes Lewis really be returning? Could a 41-year-old tight end still make an impact in a league that worships speed and youth? The rumors did not last long. Confirmation came quickly. Lewis had worked out with the Broncos, and soon after it became official, Marcedes Lewis was back in the NFL. A man who had already defied time for 19 seasons was now stepping into his 20th, a record-breaking achievement for any tight end. But this was not just another signing. It was a statement, a declaration that passion does not expire, that greatness does not fade, that the fire within a true competitor burns long after the world has stopped watching. From his early days with the Jacksonville Jaguars, Lewis built a career not on flash, but on foundation. Reliability, consistency, professionalism. For 12 seasons, he was the cornerstone of their offense, earning a Pro Bowl nod in 2010. And the respect of every teammate he played beside. When he moved to Green Bay, he carried that same presence, suiting up for 81 of 82 possible games, a model of durability and focus. Then came Chicago, where he once again played every single regular season game, a living testament that age is not an obstacle, but a weapon in the hands of those who know how to use it. And now, Denver calls. The timing could not be more poetic. The Packers' upcoming schedule was grueling. Carolina, Philadelphia, New York, Minnesota, Detroit, Chicago, Denver, and somewhere in that list lay a story waiting to unfold, a reunion written by destiny itself. What if Lewis suited up for the Broncos when they faced Green Bay? What if he stood across the field, eyes locked on the team that let him go, ready to prove that his legacy still burned bright? It is the kind of story sports were made for, the teacher returning to test his students, the legend reminding the league that he is not done yet. Every camera would be waiting, every fan holding their breath, because players like Marcedes Lewis do not just fade away, they defy time, they command respect, and they remind the world what longevity truly looks like. For Lewis, this is not just another season, it is a legacy in motion, a living chronicle of 20 years of resilience, evolution, and sheer willpower. Few players in NFL history have lasted this long, and even fewer have done so with his humility and purpose. The Packers have their new generation, the Broncos have their seasoned warrior, and the league now has a living bridge, a player who connects the past to the present, a symbol of what it means to never let go of the dream. As the lights burn brighter and the stakes rise higher, one question remains: how long can Marcedes Lewis keep defying time? The answer is simple: as long as there is strength in his hands, breath in his lungs, and passion in his heart, because legends like Marcedes Lewis do not fade. They evolve, they endure, and for fans everywhere, his story is a reminder that greatness is not about how fast you shine, but how long you burn. So if you love stories of grit, heart, and the relentless pursuit of greatness, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned, because this story is only getting started.